We're back! Hey, Shara's here too. Welcome back. Sorry, I know we're a bit late. Hey, where are Tita and Renne?
They returned just before you did. I believe they're enjoying the spoils of a hard-fought shopping campaign on the second floor.
Sounds like they had fun. Anyway, we've got a lot to report.
Yes, please.
I see. Sounds like you had a fairly productive day then. You know, I just now realized, yeah, it might be Shara who drops the big clue. That's kind of interesting that it happens off screen, you know? The getting of the big clue. I mean, we're gonna get it here now, but... well, we'll see. I guess. We didn't get anything decisive, though. Shara, did you find anything?
I managed to find a very large pile of nothing.
Okay, never mind then. We're stuck.
The hotel, the cathedral, the airship company. No one had the slightest clue as to who could send such letters. The leader of the airship company is deathly afraid the sender might demand money next. There haven't been any follow-up letters, though, to anyone.
Damn. Doesn't really narrow things down much. How likely do you think it is the society behind all this?
I don't think we can safely say that at this point. The primary focus up till now has been experimenting with those bizarre gospel orbments they possess. And we know the gospels can create phenomena otherwise unimaginable.
Those devices certainly haven't shown an ability to create threatening letters from nowhere, however. Yeah, this doesn't really seem like it matches the Society's MO.
Huh. I guess Ruan and Zeiss just have me on edge.
No, it's perfectly understandable. Regardless, I think we can safely say we've done our part. I'll compile all your testimonies into a report. Could I ask you to deliver it to Colonel Sid at the Herb Royal Villa tomorrow?
Sure. We didn't find the sender in the end, so I feel kinda bad, but I guess it's all we can do. Oh, Herb! Right! Shara, did you find anything out about Renne?
I did have some results on that end, though not in the way I expected. Let me start with the hotel. The Hayworths, all three of them, definitely stayed there for about 2 weeks. They kept the same room for the entire time, in a fairly typical tourist fashion. It was only just this morning that they checked out.
Okay.
I then visited the cathedral. It seems the Hayworths came to worship a number of times while they were here. However, the father who ministered to them said he felt there was something off about their behavior. That they seemed distracted during prayer, specifically.
Which is the same thing that happened at the castle. Which I speculated, conjectured. I think that might have been the word I was trying to find last time. Conjectured that, they might have been, scoping the place out, which would they have been doing that at a cathedral as well? That would match what Miss Hilda said.
Yeah. And finally, the airship company. That's where things get very strange.
Strange? How so?
Their names are Harold, Sophia, and Renne Hayworth from Crossbell, yes?
Uh-oh, we're gonna find out there's no one with that name in the books. Uh-oh.
There are no records of anyone matching those names, nor that nationality. And the records go back 6 months.
Okay, it's getting interesting. No way, but...
that is a mystery. Now perhaps they traveled by land?
Did Renne come to Liberl by land? Wait a minute. I'm gonna say wait a minute. I don't remember if they talked about an airship, but yeah. They were there when we met them at Erletten on the border between Rouen and Zeiss, so they were I think they were on foot there, but you can't just come to the country like that. Did they come through the wolf fort in Zeiss, or did they fly? Did they mention flying in? I'm gonna make a guess that they mentioned flying in. Maybe. I don't know. Isn't it lovely, by the way, that I am remembering all these place names? Like, the game really is, like, immersing me that much. It's delightful. Wait a minute. That can't be right. When we first met her, she was talking about landing in an airship. Okay, good. See, I was just, like, making a quick guess there, but yeah. Yes, an airletten. She said she saw a lake on the way down. Ooh, I didn't remember that part, but okay, that's what gave it away, huh? Troubling. It's possible they were traveling under assumed names. Assumed names? Why would they?
They may have had something to hide, or they may have been hiding from someone. Either way, they must have known something was wrong before they set out.
I've contacted every guild branch in the country about Ren's parents. For the moment, all we can do is wait for information to come in. As for Ren herself, I think it would be best if she stayed in the care of the guild for now.
Yeah, I'd feel terrible if she got wrapped up in something. Could you leave her with me, maybe? This mission kind of feels personal now. Wouldn't the safe thing be to leave her here at the guild house? What are you talking about, bring her with us? Like, on a mission? We're gonna be encountering monsters on the road to Herb.
I was going to suggest that, actually. Thank you. The guild will pay for everyone's lodgings while you're in Gransel, naturally. That includes Ren, so don't worry.
Thanks, Elnan. Oh, wait, speaking of staying the night, we might not actually need that tonight. You see, Estelle told Shera about the invitation to stay at the castle. Hell yeah, I forgot about that part.
My, that's quite an invitation.
It is.
Honestly, I'd absolutely love to stay there again, but I'm afraid I'll need to decline this time. It'll be far easier for the guild to reach at least one of us at the hotel.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. We might hear something about Ren's parents. I guess I should stay at the hotel too, then. Sorry, Chloe. Don't worry. I'll explain the situation to Hilda. I'm sure she won't mind.
Zen and I are to stay at our respective embassies. The princess shall retire to her castle, naturally. So that means you two and the girls will be staying at the hotel, then. Parting on these terms would be dreadfully dull. Since we're all together this evening, shall we enjoy a nice dinner at the bar?
Good idea. And, you know, I'd actually like to hear you play the piano again, Olivier. It's been a while.
Ah, sweet maiden, you know just how to pluck my heartstrings. Have you come to appreciate a mature flavor at last, I wonder?
I'm gonna snap those heartstrings if you keep it up.
Snapping or no, we should get going. With a group this large, it could be hard to find seating.
Alright, let's call the girls and be off.
That evening, Estelle's group and Ren had dinner at the Sunnybell Inn. Olivier, as if it were second nature, took to the piano after a few drinks. We're just getting a narration, we're not gonna get to see this? Aw. Ultimately, even Mueller and Nile were called to come and join. Wow, okay. And so passed a pleasant evening in Gransel. Aw, we're really not gonna get to see this fun shindig. Fine. Man, Mueller and Nile there hanging out too. Come on, that would have been so fun. But okay, I guess even Trails in the Sky had to have some limitations on the number of like really involved cutscenes, you know, and dialogue. Although, you know, it'd be really funny if it turns out that in Japan there's a full cutscene there, and the localization team was like, "No more, we're dying." So they like, you know. But they would not do that, I know. They're too professional for that. Even if they like literally did kill themselves trying to make this localization, but they would not do that to like cut corners like that because they know it would upset fans, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Okay, let's split up here then. Chloe, be careful on your way home. It's not that far. I think I'll be fine in the capital. Huh? Miss Chloe, you live in Gransel? Yes, I do. I'll be staying at my grandmother's house. Well, if you'll pardon me. Have a good night, Chloe. Good night, Chloe. That was pretty smooth. Grandmother's house. Clever. Wow. That was one heck of a party. Olivia even dragged poor Mueller into it. And who was it that dragged poor Mr. Burns into it all? Not that he seemed to mind. Well, I figured, what the heck. Ren, did you have fun? Yeah, I did. The food was good, and everyone was talking about neat stuff. The piano music was really pretty, too. Yeah, Olivia is really good at it. I was kinda surprised. Well, he's not all hot air when he calls himself a traveling performer, I guess. Sure you want to duck out already, Shara? Zin and the others are still having a lot of fun. Professional courtesy, Estelle. If I stayed, you know I'd just drink them under the table. Since we do have work tomorrow, I thought I'd cut out early and spare them the pain. Fair enough. Let's go get our hotel rooms, then. I was looking forward a little bit to staying at the castle again, but sure, yeah. The explanations were reasonable. Didn't look like they have a phone anywhere in the castle, so yeah. Pardon? Are you the Bracers and company we are expecting? Forgive me, but we were unable to secure a 4-person room for you. Would you be willing to accept a pair of 2-person rooms? Oh, sure. How do you want to split them up, Shara? I'm fine with any arrangement. Set it up however you please. I want to be with Miss Estelle. You've been busy with work, so we haven't had any time to talk at all. No fair, Ren. I wanted to be with Estelle, too. Then you should have said so sooner, Slowpoke. I know. What if all 3 of us stayed in the same room? We could share a bed. No, that's okay. I'll let you borrow Estelle for tonight, Ren. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, we work with Tita all the time right now, so a night with Ren would be fine, I guess. Although I was also like, ooh, do we actually get to pick who we stay with, and maybe that affects something plot-wise? I probably would have picked Ren as anyway for, you know, this one chance, you know, but, you know, I guess I'd appreciate the game just cutting out the middleman and being like, yeah, you want to, like, have Ren there for this scene. Thank you, Tita. I think I just got horse traded. You do have a way with the ladies, Estelle. Well, that leaves the 2 of us, Tita. How about I show you a few tarot card games before we settle in for the night? Okay. You'd think Tita would be like, oh, I don't believe in that tarot hocus pocus. I believe in hard science, huh? But sure, I guess tarot card games is fun. Oh, wow! This room isn't like the one I stayed in with Papa and Mama. There's a big building outside the window. Oh. Oh! Interesting. That's why I thought she was like, oh man, there's no good view. But oh, it's because we've been in the same room. That's a little messed up. Oh dear. Miss Estelle? What's wrong? Nothing, really. More importantly, I'm sorry, Ren. We couldn't find your Papa or Mama today. It's okay. Papa and Mama promised they'd come get me.
You don't need to search so hard.
But...
Papa and Mama are very good at hide and seek.
Ooh, like a pair of international spies espionaging about hide and seek? Ooh.
Not as good as me, of course, but still good. So I don't think you'll find them very easily.
Aha, is that right? Well, I won't try so hard to find them, but only if you're okay with it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's for the best. But never mind that right now. I have 2 big favors to ask of you.
Oh, what's up?
I can't tell you unless you promise to do them ahead of time.
Oh, these kids. She's got a little Kusogaki shit kid sprite image here as well, dang it. Aww. Yikes. Did your papa teach you to drive a bargain like that? Okay, sure. If it's something I can do, I promise I will.
Really? Yay! The first thing is, can I call you Estelle from now on?
Huh? Call me... Oh, you mean drop the whole Miss part. I didn't realize she was doing that, but okay.
Yeah! Tila gets to call you Estelle all the time, so I don't want to have to call you Miss Estelle.
Is that right? Alright, I don't mind. I never stood that much on formality anyway. And it's not like I'm your teacher or anything. And then we get to the second request. Oh, okay, no.
Teach me to fight with the stick.
No.
So you really don't mind? Estelle. Oh, I love it.
Glad you like it. Call me Estelle as much as you want, Ren.
Okay, Estelle. That makes me happy.
Aw, that's good. So, what was the other thing, Ren?
Oh yeah, well... Can you tell me why you were so surprised when we came in the room?
Ooh. That's a... Ooh. Why'd you have to hit on that one? How'd you know to hit on that one, you little... Man, if this really is like... If this, like, really is so much like Spy Family that she's, like, psychic or something, like, I'm gonna, like, give a lot of side-eye to Spy Family then, like, okay. All these great original ideas you had writing this manga, huh?
You had this really sad, lonely look on your face. I want to know why. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay. See, I've actually stayed in this very room before with someone else. Stepping in here just reminded me of him.
Really? Was it your lover? Was this your love nest?
Ooh, where'd you learn those terms? Not quite. He's someone I've known for a really long time, and we've gotten very close, but... well, it's complicated. We're not together right now, though.
Oh! Well, what kind of man is he, huh? What's his name? What does he look like?
Yikes, questions. His name is Joshua. He has black hair and amber eyes. And he's pretty handsome, I guess. Actually, you'd really call him more beautiful than handsome, really.
Huh? Beautiful?
Let's just say he made a great princess in a certain play. In fact, it looked amazing on him.
Wow, that sounds fun. Can I meet him? When are you seeing him again, huh?
This. I don't really know, actually.
Oh. You don't know when you'll see him again? And that's why you looked sad, right?
Sort of. But I'm okay. I'm gonna find him and drag him back home, even if it takes years.
But why did you seem so sad?
Well, because I'm sure Joshua's off somewhere, in way over his head. And I can't do anything to help him. That makes me sad, I guess. Sorry, Ren. This must be pretty boring since you don't know Joshua at all.
No way! It's neat. Joshua was a really wonderful person, huh?
Wonderful? Actually, right now I think he's a bit of a jerk. I mean, talk about selfish ways of saying goodbye, taking my first...
Huh? First what?
Nothing at all. Okay, yep, I'm all tired. Time to go to sleep.
Hey! No fair! I'm not going to sleep until I hear the whole thing!
Boy, I messed that one up. After that, Estelle and Renne went to bed, but remained awake for a little while talking about various things. Eventually, once she could hear nothing but Renne's slow, peaceful breathing, Estelle gave in to the exhaustion which had been piling up on her eyelids and fell into sleep herself. Sleeps like an angel. Oh, what the hell? Spec Ops dudes. In an abandoned mine. Oh, these guys.
Hehe, bingo!
Yep, looks like we found.
What? Shit.
What was my voice? My Agate voice was kind of like that, yeah? Oh, man.
Wow, that's weird. I completely blanked on what my Agate voice was.
No, for crying. Yeah, I was like, oh, for crying out loud. Something like that, yeah. Pretty deep and manly like this.
Damn it. I feel really embarrassed right now because he's been gone for so long I don't entirely remember the voice I did for him. But it was kind of like that, yeah? Which did not match the... I think it was Bryce Pappenbrook who did his voice. In fights, he was doing the more shonen hero voice, yeah.
I like the voice I gave him, so I'm sticking with that. Okay. Yep, looks like we found our rats. So they're holed up in the old mine, huh? Not a bad spot, all things considered.
This is where those sky bandits kept that ship they hijacked, right?
So this is that same spot, you know? Interesting. That they talked about a little bit earlier.
Think so, yeah. Estelle and her team ended up fighting the bandits in the big central hollow a bit further in.
A nice big open space, huh? I bet our guys are in the same spot. So, what do you think? Go in for the heroic charge now, or...?
Yeah, we don't have time to contact anyone. No heroics, though, at least not yet. First, we sneak in and take a look at how many men they got in there.
Right behind ya!
Ooh, look at this stealth sneaking mission. That's so cool. I love that. Great to see what the other guys are doing, you know? It very, makes the world feel like, stuff's going on elsewhere. I love it. Because this is in a different county altogether. They're back in Bose, these guys.
That's weird. This is definitely their hideout. Where the hell is everyone?
Yeah, we totally tracked them here. So where'd all those intelligence weirdos go?
They might have figured out we were onto them, but... Nah, screw it. Let's have a look around.
No good. This place is an empty shell. Do you see anything, Agate?
Not a friggin' thing. Can't even tell if they're just out of it, or... Oh, out of it, no. Can't even tell if they're just out, or if they ditched the place or what. Not even any clues as to where they went.
About that, I didn't find any mention of where they were going. But I did find this over in that tent.
Oh, hey, let me have a look.
A giant book that spells out their entire plan, involving something called the Orgale, by the looks of it, if I saw that correct. Related to the Arsail in any way? I don't know.
The hell is...
These are blueprints of some kind.
Looks like it's for something called the Orgale. Kinda looks like a vehicle of some sort.
Ooh, Orgale. That sounds cool. What is it? Some kind of airship?
I can't really tell. Seems a bit small for one. What the?
What's wrong?
There's some kind of note in between the pages. I've sent out the invitations. I've got the table and chairs ready. Everything's ready for the tea party.
What? This is the chapter name is the Mad Tea Party, by the way, so okay.
Now all I need is to bake some crumpets and wait for the guests to arrive.
Ooh, it really is the Mad Hatter! You never would have expected a Batman villain to be behind everything.
Aw, a tea party. Oh, that's really cute. It's like something out of a storybook.
Huh. Some kind of code, I guess. The hell does it mean, though? Tea party. Gotta be some kind of... Scatter!
Ah! Ooh, we got ambushed, or they got ambushed. It'd be cool if we got to play this sequence right now. Just like a quick play with these two characters, but I'm not counting on it, you know. Also, we're like really over time here, turns out, so like also wouldn't mind if we wrap things up soon. So an additional fight would be a little
No way! How'd they sneak up on us?
Those are some serious stealth skills, guys. That another trick you learned from Lieutenant Red?
Not very chatty, wasn't expecting it.
Agate?
Yeah, I see it. There's something wrong here. Okay, feint to a side, crush one corner of the triangle, then we'll take out the rest. You ready?
Leave it to me.
Go!
Okay!
Wow! Hey, guess what? Like, okay, we're going really long today, but I was right on the money, everybody. Wow, this is crazy. This is so cool that this is in this game. Let's go. The only problem is I haven't played with Anelace in ages, and I haven't played with Agate since first chapter in mega ages, so quick reminders of how these guys work. Ooh, preloaded with Chain 2. We're not going to be able to get the Chain 2, of course, because we don't have 3 members. So we got Draguna Edge, a flaming wave attack, which impedes and penetrates. Spiral Edge is a nice AT delay. Wild Rage reduces max H. Wow, okay. Ooh, really drops hit points down, but big CP bumps. And Flame Smash. I read that it gently knocks back foes. I was like, that's a weird line. No. Alright. Alright, well, let's get started. I wonder if I should take the gun guy out first, but I don't want these 2 attacks coming our way here, so... Oh, what spells we got? A whole bunch of... Yeah. We could catch a couple of guys with a spell. Wow. Didn't realize Agate has such a good spell coverage, actually. Yeah. But yeah, let's start with this. Let's delay this guy. This should give... What this'll do... Ooh, that's big damage. Okay, what this'll do is, look at that. A little health drop moves down to Anelace. Ta-da! Haha! So she had just a chain 1, huh? Ah, man, the chain 1 has such a small area, it makes me nuts. 8-leaf Blitz, big old single enemy move. Swordwind Slash, Booyah move. Fallen Leaves is another AT delay trick. Okay, did she have all these moves before? And Pedal Dance buff up thing. Okay. And she's got the heals. Good to know. Let's see what else. Okay, very good. Ooh, that's not very big damage. Like, the huge damage that Agate put out kind of made me go like, oh, I guess that was just, mess you up a little bit, Damn it. Okay, you're putting on the pressure. I'm feeling it. Ooh, that's a cool animation. It missed! Well, that just sucks. Alright. Oh, nice. Get them both. Hell yeah! Oh, man, the damage Agate is putting out. Oh, this guy's still around? Oh, man. Oh, I see that effect has an AP delay. I'm really getting delayed by that. That's annoying. Okay. So we just need to survive one attack. Hey, we barely did it. Alright, look at me. I've really played this risky, but so it goes. Ta-da! Still in it, baby! No, but this one guy sitting on like one hit point is the one that's frustrating me. Like, damn this guy. Let's just go for a regular attack. Okay, decent. Yeah, you didn't like that. Darn it, just can't get him. Let's just remove this guy when there's 13 health from the fight, like with a little tap. Oof. Alright, let's start buffing up here. Oh, I didn't realize it's... I misunderstood what that move does. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. So I thought that it just like reduces his maximum health by 70%. Like I didn't. She kills herself, or he kills himself like that. Whoopsie daisy. Well, lessons learned. You know, we gotta learn from your mistakes. That certainly was a mistake. Thankfully, I think we got this. You know. A little bit like so. But now... Oh, yeah! He missed out on his, well, he's pretty high on level, so I guess it's not that bad that he missed out on XP, but... Okay, that was embarrassing, really. It's like you wilded it out a little too hard there, Agate. Okay. Lessons learned. You really want to use that move when you're at full health. If you really want to do that buff move, it's not that, like, it's not percentage based, so to speak. So, yeah. Well, we can just laugh at it now, so. All's well that ends well, you know?
What's with these guys? I mean, we beat them, so whatever, but that was a strange fight.
Do you think they were on drugs or something? I remember hearing they used something like that to control some thugs in Rouen, I think?
Nah, that was different. This was like hacking at a stone or...
So they would be mind controlled. Uh-oh. Ooh, I got a small guess who this might be, but we'll see what it is. Remember one Ouroboros enforcer we saw in like a really early cutscene?
What great fun. You two aren't half bad, are you? What a treat.
It is that douchebag. Aye.
You?
I am Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. I am but one hand of the Society of Ouroboros. Ouro...
Finally decided to show your face, huh? Just what's your scheme, anyway? What the hell are you planning on doing with what's left of the intelligence idiots?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm little more than an observer this time. You're asking the wrong person if you want details about the plan. In fact, I barely know them myself.
An observer? The hell?
Anyway, if you want to attend that tea party, you'd better hurry. I'm not quite sure where it's being held, but it isn't here. Or shall we share some coffee instead and enjoy the dawn together? Kid? You look pretty young. Are you really part of the society? I don't mean to be insulting or anything, but you might want to get away from them. They're bad people. Oh, you're very kind, miss. But, you know, it's okay to laugh at a fool. That's what he's here for. But worrying about the fool? Now that's quite rude. Huh? Well?
How the hell? We beat them senseless.
Ah, you bracers really are naive. If you really want to defeat someone, you have to break them into pieces. Like so.
Oh my god! What the hell? Although I was thinking, like, when he said that they were, like, hitting rock, like it wasn't mind control, like it was some kind of physical control. It's kind of looking that way, you know?
You little...
You... That's... How could you? Did I surprise you? It's so easy to break even a well-made toy, isn't it? But I'm afraid that's the end of the fool's show for tonight. Farewell! Hopefully I can give you an encore someday.
Get back here!
Agate?
So were they like, okay, they wouldn't just like have human beings like get dismembered like that. I missed the dialogue that like happened really quickly there. Those were just dolls then, I take it, that or like mannequins. It kind of looks like there's like little wood parts sticking out of those pieces anyway, so, you know. I'm gonna headcanon that those were just like puppets, like literal puppets that Campanella was controlling, because I don't want to imagine that there's just like dismembered bodies on the ground right now. That seems like, even if there's no blood, that seems a cut above, you know, the, you know, brutality of the series, you know, which isn't even all that brutal. So yeah, I'm gonna just say that.
Agate,
I know. They weren't guilty of any crime so bad they deserve to die like this.
Oh my god, they really are pieces! What the hell? Of like, actual people. That's the most messed up thing they've shown in this game. I did not expect the game to show something this messed up.
We can't leave him here, just laying around. Hey, go kill some time somewhere, alright? Kid like you doesn't need to deal with this, and I'll take care of it.
But... What?
Oh, no, wait, no, the revelation. Never mind, okay. But just the fact that they played with me for a second to be like, look at this. Some people just actually got, like, blown up to physical pieces. Alright, points for that game. You did well.
The hell?
Agate? I think this arm is fake.
You're kidding.
Ooh, that's weird how the pieces moved there, by the way. They're not, like, matching up with the ground properly.
Gears? Springs? Quartz fragments? These things are...
Now I don't know who this is. I'm someone else coming in. Archaisms, orbital machines capable of independent action. Could it be another Ouroboros guy? Could it actually be, No! Okay.
What?
And who are you?
I did not see this one coming. Okay, yeah. I thought it was gonna be, Weissman walking in next, but alright.
Don't worry, I'm no enemy. I'm Kevin Graham of the Septian Church. You're Agate Krosner and Anelace Elfid, right? I don't suppose you'd be up for swapping some stories, would you?
Oh my god, still not done with the drama. West Bowes Highway, even more Spec Ops dudes who might be just puppets.
Kyle, you're up!
Here I come! This is crazy. Now these guys in the story? This is neat. Gisette!
Okay.
So many pipe bombs!
Joshua.
I think they were puppets. Those were a bunch of pieces flying about. Yup. Heh! Impressive as always, Joshua.
You three were impressive too. We defeated them in a single sweep thanks to your combo attack.
Cut it out. Flattery'll get you nowhere. This is like the 10th group, isn't it? How many more do we need to hunt down?
This should be enough. The Royal Army should move soon, so it'll probably be best for us to disappear.
Right then.
Still, just what is the Society trying to do? Why use these dolls dressed up as Richard's goons?
That's the real question, though. Where are the rest of the intelligence men?
They've probably gone to the tea party in that note. The dolls are likely to distract the army from that and make them think Richard's men are still active here.
Makes sense, I guess. Wish we knew what the hell the tea party was.
Well, we don't have that much of a reason to help, but sure you don't want to crash that tea party?
The Bracers should be investigating that camp by now. We can leave it to the army and the guild.
Yeah, we left them the note and plans. That'll be more than enough.
Aha! The notebook was a plant from these guys. Well then, now I can excuse how, like, silly obvious it was to just have that lying around.
And we're taking care of all these freaking puppet things while the guild's busy. We can just leave the rest of that airhead and her group, right? Sorry. Didn't mean to pick at an old wound or anything.
No, you didn't. I have nothing to do with me anymore. Once the tea party begins, the army will be focused on that. We can move once that happens.
Right then! Time to get busy!
Damn, this felt like a, like between chapters kind of like mega exposition cutscene, but I don't think we're really done with chapter 3 yet. Chapter 1, 2, yeah, 3. We're in chapter 3. I just don't feel like this really is the proper ending yet. We'll just see. The next day, Estelle went to the Herb Royal Villa to give Sid the report on the letters. Oh my god, what? How? Sorry, I'm just like, can we not end this episode, please? I'm appreciating it all, but my god, I did not realize we'd be hit with all this. Oh, look at that, those kids being cute. Oh, that's fun.
I see. This report is very thorough. Thank you very much. You investigated this quite well.
I guess. I'm still kind of miffed we couldn't find out who sent the letters, to be honest.
This is more than enough information for an initial investigation. I doubted we'd uncover the party responsible for the threats at this stage anyway. If anything, this gave me exactly what I needed. Information to consider what we might need to defend against.
Thank you, Colonel. So, how have your preparations been going?
We finished our initial deployment yesterday. We will be using the villa as a patrol headquarters until the signing ceremony is concluded.
So that's why there were so many soldiers out and about. And I'm guessing that's why there were, no monsters on the road over here.
We conducted an extensive monster hunting sweep this morning. We'll be performing them periodically until the ceremony ends.
Why, Colonel, keep doing that and you might just put us out of a job.
Well, you have something of a point. Speaking of civilian concerns, about that girl's parents, the ones you mentioned yesterday. I haven't heard any reports that they've gone through any of the regional gateposts.
Nuts. Nothing to do but wait, I guess.
I will let the guild know the instant we hear anything. For the moment, you've done fine work with this investigation. I'll have your payment wired to the guild ASAP.
Thanks, Colonel Sid. But, what should we do now? You want us to help out with the patrols in the capital once we get back?
Well, if you plan on staying in Gransel, I wouldn't turn away the help. I do know you're very busy with other matters, however. I won't insist on you staying.
Well, we still have Ren's situation to deal with, so we'll talk to Elnan about it all when we get back. Yes, that seems like the best idea.
Sir! Excuse me, sir! Belk, what's wrong? Don't worry, these people can be trusted. Very well, sir. We've received a phone transmission from headquarters at Leiston, sir. Remnants of the intelligence division have been sighted in the Bose region.
What? You're kidding.
Details, man. Explain. They were first sighted by some bracers. I'm afraid we don't have all the details on their confrontation yet. However, General Bright has ordered all Army stations to stand by at Level 2 alert. I see. Thank you, Mr. Belk. I suspect we're going to be fairly busy soon.
Seems like it. Estelle, we should get back to the guild at once. Right. Colonel Sid, good luck with your patrols and stuff.
Stay safe, friends.
You know, it occurs to me I could have just maybe ended the episode on a cliffhanger. You know, when the fight started at the camp or something. Then load up an autosave for, next time and just get back to that part. Then we could have had a reasonably length episode. I guess this was a situation, one of those sitches where the narrative just kind of, I got caught up in it, as you will. So yeah, and speaking of getting caught up, we're really close now to the end of the area with that area I wanted to investigate involving the Bleu Blanc quest. Should I go just a little bit longer if possible to see if I could maybe basically make sure that check that off the list. But the thing is, we might bump into people on the way out, and there might be still another huge dealio, and we've already gone mega long. So, no, I think I do have to call it for today. Sorry, everybody. But next time, we're gonna see if I can go swing over there and take an investigation before heading down to the capital again. And this was really cool. I really enjoyed all that intrigue going on. And although, I was oh no, we gotta play really long now, having a quick chance to play with Agate and Anelace was really neat. So I really appreciated that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Next time, we will figure out what our next move is in this ongoing mystery. So catch you all for that then, guys. Goodbye!